Questions for Coach Johnson?
It was a pretty physical game. I imagine that took a little bit of a toll on your team, injury-wise.
Yeah, we got a lot of guys banged up. Yep.
In terms of practice today, obviously a lot of error correction, I imagine.
Same as typical Monday. It's the same Monday every week.
You lost players at two key positions, linebacker and B-back.
We lost them at more than that.
Yeah, I mean, but those are two of the key ones, and you had to play some players that hadn't really gotten a ton of reps. What did you see from them?
I thought our kids played hard. They tried hard and played hard. We made some mistakes, but when you get some guys who haven't played as much, that's what's going to happen. But we had our chances. Like I told the team after the game, give them credit. They made plays when they had to win a game. We didn't. We had chances to do it and didn't get it done.
How much do you think it impacted the game not having Brandon Carvante in particular on that?
Well, I'm sure it hurt, just like I'm sure they would have liked to have Walton and Amon Richards and their guys. I mean, but that's football.
You know, you got to test your depth at kicker a little bit. Sean obviously looked like a pretty bad injury, and Brenton came in and did a nice job, it seemed like.
You know, the one positive, I thought we kicked the ball fairly well. We did much better covering the kicks. We kicked them better. We got all but one. We got over in the corner and got to the goal line pretty much. There's one that we didn't. But, and the punter was spectacular. I mean, he flipped the field. I think of the 6 punts, 4 were inside the 20 and 3 were inside the 10.
In terms of King's kickoffs, it seemed like he did a better job of getting air under the ball to get your guys under.
I think he only had the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he kicked it. He did a nice job. He kicked it, got a little hang time and got it down there.
Is that something you'd rather see? It seems like they're having trouble getting out of the end zone, so you'd rather have them kick it a little higher and where you can cover it?
You'd always like to have some hang time, but I thought we kicked the ball okay for the most part.
Overall, they did the long punt and long kickoff return. Overall, how do you feel about it?
You can't, miss tackles.
Right.
It's when you watch it, it wasn't so much the punt. Our gunners got split, and we had a guy down there that missed, and the kickoff return we missed 5 tackles. So their kickoff that they ran back. I thought the coverage, what we worked on, was way better. We got more guys around the ball, and we got them inside the 20 on the kickoff a few times. Our return games, although we had one nice kickoff return, and then Lamont had his thing, but we still got work to do on that. And punt return teams have been non-existent.
You mentioned that during the bye week you looked at a lot of personnel for special teams. Were you satisfied with the personnel?
We're still rolling. We rolled some in the game. We'll still roll some more. If you don't, it's like anything else. If you don't do your job, then somebody else will get a chance.
You guys decided to burn Tariq's shirt to help on kickoffs and stuff. Did you see what you wanted to see out of him out there?
He did some good things. He got down there, and he's a kid that's got good speed, and hopefully the more he gets accustomed to it, then he can be on all the teams. Maybe he can work himself on kickoff return and punt return and all that stuff where he's on more teams.
Do you have any updates or projections on whether guys will be available to play, guys like Carvante or Brandt?
I do not. I'll know on Thursday.
Just thought I'd ask.
It's worth a try.
In terms of, I guess,
I wouldn't be able to tell you today if I wanted to. We don't know whether they'll play or not on today.
I guess looking back offensively in the second half, was it an execution issue, or they just outmanned you guys? Or
they didn't outman anybody. They played well, but what happened was a couple of things. The 3, it sounds like excuses, but three third downs in a row we had guys slip. The pass to Quay looked like it was going to be wide open, and he slipped coming out of his cut and fell down. The boot that Taquan ran, Parker slipped and fell, pulled, and then the other one Ricky slipped on. So, but you got to make those plays. And then when it started raining so hard, I got into our tight end set, heavy set, and probably wasted a series, but it was coming down and the field was a mess, and at that point I just didn't want to turn the ball over. I was trying to get through. So that was about it. There was 10 series in the game. So, the last one, where if we make a first down or score, we could have won the game on offense, and it wouldn't have had to be where it got. Quan made a great play on third down to get the first down, and then we missed a read and got behind, and then we threw the ball a little high and couldn't bring it in. Would have been a great catch if he had caught it. He almost had it, but their guy did a nice job breaking it and going down. You know, like I said, they made plays and they got some bounces. When you slow that other one down, that's hit a hand, hit a helmet, fell right in the guy's chest.
I mean, it was a little bit like that pick game almost, where you had the perfect bounce to the exact spot where the receiver was.
Yeah.
That you couldn't do 100 times if you tried. Probably
Over the long haul, I guess those things will equal out.
Similar to the play on the goal line where their offensive lineman caught the deflection.
Well, there's any number of
Yeah.
when you get in the game, there's any number of plays. I mean, we should have done better offensively, and we've got to do better in 2-minute situations. We've got to do better. If you take away the last drive of the first half and the last drive of the game, we played good enough on defense to win, probably. But you can't take those away. They're momentum killers. The one right before half was a momentum killer. And it's not like they're taking it over on their 30. I mean, they're going a long way. So we worked on it. And we've got to continue to work on it. I got to do a better job with it to help them.
I mean, I know you can't really comment on this. It seemed there was some pretty egregious holding situations, particularly on one of the long touchdowns. They threw your freshman defensive tackle to the ground in front of the ref, and I saw you before the half. You were kind of talking to the ref about the holding thing. Was that something that you noticed ongoing during the game?
Well, there's all kinds of plays. I mean, it is what it is. They're not going to call it, so you just know you got to get loose. Anything else?
The last series, Miami's last drive, could you have done, like, looking at it again, what would you have done differently? Or
Stopped them.
like, is that different calls or just?
Well, I think there's some calls. Certainly, as coaches, we need to take some of the responsibility, and some of it is execution as well. We missed some tackles too. The killer was, missing tackles, and could we have been in something better to help us against certain plays? Probably, yes. That's something that we got to look at and get better at, like I said. But also, there's, with all that said, if we make a play on 4th and 10, and I think Lamont made a really good play. He got his hand up there, he tipped the ball, hit him, the helmet. Sometimes it just happens.
Paul, you guys have certainly practiced in the rain, but that kind of rain, those field conditions.
That one time we had the ball, it was ridiculous. I mean, the field was a mess to begin with, and then when it started raining, it was really bad. But both teams had to play on it. So,
But might they have practiced in conditions similar to that more than you?
There's no way you're going to practice in that crap.
Because more of it, they get more chances than Tech does to practice in
Well,
something
yeah, but
similar
I
to
don't
that.
think, nobody's going to practice on that kind of field in that kind of rain, because the field was bad. Mark apologized before the game for the field. It wasn't great to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it started raining, it was really bad.